on, Nick.
Hello, everybody. Hi. Oh my God, we're here.
Oh my gosh.
This is special. This is so special. This is so awesome.
Yes.
Like, I just like can't. Chris, we're like, how many days till Halloween? I gotta look at the show now. 4 days.
We are 4 days from Halloween. What are we doing on a Thursday? What is going on? And this is not the same bat time.
No, it's not the same bad time. And we promised our core group of folks that this was going to be what was happening. However, we've got such a special show for everybody tonight. We're going live from somewhere different. And oh my God, I can't wait. Chris, let's just stop for a second. I got breaking. I got a pumpkin.
She got a pumpkin.
I did. After you guys invited me on the show last week, I had to celebrate by stopping at McDonald's, because our lovely folks were saying like, hey, you got to go and get them. So I did. I ran out and got my own, and it's awesome. So, tell me about your week. What are you doing up until this Halloween?
We have been driving nonstop, seeing all the best shows, going everywhere we possibly can. A friend of ours asked, "Are you exhausted?" I said, "Absolutely not." An object that stays in, that's in motion and stays in motion continues to be in motion.
Yeah,
this is it. This is the final weekend before Halloween, and things are great.
I'm so excited. And, it's really interesting because we've got such a fun evening planned. And I think the cat got out of the bag just a little bit about what we're doing, where we're going. But this is for everybody. Hey, Sean, how are you doing? This is for everybody to know. We're 4 days until Halloween, 15 days until Legendary. Transworld is in February. We're working hard on that, like working hard, very hard.
Oh, yeah.
But Chris, we had something special come through the text message line this week.
Hugely. So obviously we've been waiting. This is our Halloween show, and one of the best things we have gotten a chance to do with all of you is to bring ourselves and bring all of you along with some amazing guests, some amazing destinations, being able to be in some of the most exclusive company ever. And we get to hear some of their private stories. And as we know, Ed and Marcia Edmonds shared an amazing story about what they do on Halloween. And although they can't be with us here tonight, they are getting ready for a certain party with Dick Van Dyke on Monday. So our big friend, Transworld staff member, actor extraordinaire, Emmy Smith, all the way from Michigan, went all the way out to Hollywood and sent us these awesome photos here of Dick Van Dyke, star on the Hall of Fame here. We got some handprints. We got some
love it.
And just wanted to help celebrate all of the festivities. Obviously, those people are going to be having a great time, and so are we.
Yes, we are. Now, there is no trick. Only treats for tonight.
Yes.
This is huge. This is big. We are traveling tonight all the way to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to give you an exclusive behind-the-scenes look with none other than the host, Dwayne Sanborn. And we're going to bring him on in just a second here. But he's actually like doing a takeover. Like he's going to show us right before his show. Like, guys, he opens tonight in an hour. So holy moly. I can't even keep up with us, Chris. We've been going along for this Halloween season. Like,
what an amazing Halloween present for us and for all of you. We've gotten a chance to see all these behind the scenes, but never less than an hour from showtime.
I know.
This is awesome.
All right, let's bring him on. Let's see where Dwayne's at, what he's doing, how he's doing, and let's travel to the south for the night.
Let's do this thing.
Hey guys,
I hear him.
We hear him. Dwayne, what's up?
Hey.
What's going on?
Good. You see me okay?
Yes, we can see you. We can hear you. We know it's crazy.
Welcome to the 13th Gate. I am happy to be on the program with you guys. I am hiding out in the makeup closet while everyone else is working. It's a great place to be. I highly recommend it.
That's awesome. Well, you got some fans tuned in, Dwayne, who
Oh.
are dialed in and ready for this show. It may just be me, but no, I'm just kidding. We've already got love coming to you on the comments. But we're ready. Take us through your show. Let's do this.
All right, we're gonna go out into the chaos. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So tell us what we're looking at.
Okay. All right. So we have 12 makeup artists here, several interns, an actor wrangler, a lot of people work in the makeup department, doing amazing makeups. We're going to walk around and talk to a couple people. First off, let's stop at Sarah Bass. Sarah is the head of makeup.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah's been with us how many years? 14 years. She also owns her own business. Tell us about your makeup, what you do here.
I do a lot of glam, but I also do gore, obviously. I do a lot of the vampires because they're a mixture of both. So I help out a lot with that. I help make sure the whole team's good. I want to make sure that everybody's, okay throughout the night.
She's in charge of overseeing all of the makeups here, as well as all the makeup artists. So she's got a really tough job, but she does a fantastic job creating some really scary makeups. And anything else?
Amazing.
What's the best thing about working at the 13th Gate?
You.
Oh, please. Okay, time to move on. All right. This
Love it.
over here, this is
How you doing,
Bill.
y'all?
Bill has tell us a little bit about yourself, Bill. He works mainly in the makeup movie industry. He's came over here how many years?
I've been in New Orleans about 14 and a half, 15 years now. And then me and you got hooked up X amount of years ago. And when I'm not working in film, I like to come up and, play with everybody else.
Bill's worked on everything from The Walking Dead to
Lots
and lots of movies. So we're happy to have him when he has time to come out and do makeup for us. Here's one of his makeups here. Yeah, tell us about
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
The Basement Demon, The Evil Dead. Just moved down here from Memphis, so it's like my first really big haunt. I used to work at a haunted gourmets for 8 years, so a lot more intense and crazy. But it's wonderful, and I love this family that they created here.
Yeah,
That's so awesome.
So what's your favorite makeup to do?
Pretty much what I'm doing here, I did one of the elevator operators, well, not operator, elevator scares. Put a nice prosthetic slit throat on her.
Is that Callie over here? She's actually.
No, that's not her. I don't know where she is.
Where's she right now? We'll find her. Okay.
I love the freedom that you guys give me here. Just to come in and just have some fun with it,
Yeah.
Try to give you the best makeup that we can year after year.
And we try to do a little bit of everything. We've got a lot of appliances. Just about all our makeup artists use airbrush as well. And
I made my own prosthetics.
we also have silicone masks, of course. We do a little bit of everything, especially, and they take a lot of time with their line entertainers. We try to have, on Saturday night, we may have 5, 6, 7 line entertainers, and they take the most time, of course, on those. And then working into the lobby, which I'll try to show you all the lobby in a little bit. There's some really detailed makeups in there, and then it goes to the house from there. Let's see who else we can talk to. Here's Grace over here. Let's talk to Grace.
Hi.
Grace, how long have you been working at the 13th Gate?
I think my first year was 2012.
2012, and she's worked in the movie industry as well. And what's your favorite makeup? What do you think you specialize in?
I like to do a lot of the possessed people.
Did you do Callie over here?
No, I think Squid actually
Squid.
did her.
Okay, let's talk to Squid too.
Yeah.
Squid. All right, so here's Squid. Squid, how long have you been doing makeup here at 13th Gate?
At the 13th Gate, I started here in 2018, actually.
2018.
Wow.
She does great clowns, and she's also a character in the haunted house. Great actor, and tell everybody what you do, because they're not gonna. So
My
disgusting.
I have Madagascar hissing cockroaches that like to crawl into my mouth and around my face. Nobody likes it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So she's been very popular outside. She's a line entertainer outside. So after she finishes makeup, she does makeup on herself and then goes. And this is Daniel. Daniel is our dunk tank clown out in Carnival or Haunted Midway across the street. And he is the most offensive person I know. His job is to offend you. So you throw balls at him to try to dunk him. And he does a very, very good job at it.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, I am a dunk tank clown as opposed to regular clowns in the rest of your life. One thing that I should say is that I once told a child that there's no such thing as Santa Claus and got paid for it.
Yeah, that was it for me. That's when he drew the line. I said, okay, you can say anything to anyone, but don't tell people there's no Santa Claus.
Yeah, really.
I contend that I'm the scariest thing at the 13th gate because in spite of all the horrific stuff that we have in here, all the dead bodies, the actual cat skeletons, the live alligator, the live snakes, there's only one part of the 13th gate that has a content warning, and it's my dunk booth. So, else, any of these other turkeys say, I'm the scariest thing here, okay? Ringo loves you, stupid jerk.
Okay. All right. Callie,
yes.
Tell us, what are you playing tonight?
Oh gosh, okay, so I'm playing Flydor Demon.
Flydor Demon in The Evil Dead.
In Evil Dead, yeah. So it's like our tribute to Evil Dead. So I come out of a door and I just unleash all of the Deadites onto the world, basically.
Yeah,
it's great.
Very, very scary, by the way. Probably one of the scariest spots in the haunted house, and everyone wants that spot, but I tell you what, she does a fantastic job scaring the hell out of everybody. Let's see. Who else? Here's Blondie over here. Now, one thing we have at 13th Gate, a lot of other haunts may not have, is the hair department. So, how long have you been doing hair at 13th Gate?
Since 2011.
2011. So, what kind of hair do you do? Tell us what kind of character hair, and why it's important to do hair on a character versus just doing makeup.
Well, for her example, I thought of Claudia from Interview with a Vampire, the cute little girl with all the curls, and so her hair is board straight.
Oh yeah.
But if you take the time and you curl it right, she'll look like Claudia, like a real little vampire.
Yeah. So we try to really do 100% makeup on people, and I think hair is so important to get right. And it's so great that we have a hair department that we don't have to tie up a makeup artist to try to do hair. They can go on from makeup into the hair department. And then here's something disgusting right here. Hold your arm up there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yummy.
Gelatin work there. And you're in the Evil Dead as well tonight. All the Evil Deads are getting done first, looks like. Yeah. So what do you do?
I'm Kitchen Demon. I get possessed midway through cutting my arm off. I love it. It's so fun.
Yeah, she's cutting her arm off and spraying blood all over everybody.
That's amazing.
All right, so that's a little bit of the makeup department. Let's go out and take a glance at the rest of the cast. They're out here like everywhere.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Now, what do you guys call that area?
Everyone say hi.
Hi.
So we got a little bit of everything here. Evil clowns. A lot of people aren't in makeup yet. They'll be doing makeup right up till 7 o'clock. So it goes really fast and furious. But you know, the guys got it down pretty good now where we're getting open. This late in the season, we're starting to get open a little earlier, so it's great. Let me walk outside, and I'll show you one of our scenes, and we'll come back and check out some other makeups. Here's a nun there. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to walk out here for a minute. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you our vampire castle ruins.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on just
I'm excited. I've only seen this on YouTube videos.
Look at the detail.
Wow.
Okay. All right, so yeah, just a little bit of our. It's a really cool 2-story set that we built. It's got a lot of layers to it, so it's really cool. It's all very much concrete.
So is that like foam block covered concrete?
No.
Or
It's we've kind of perfected. It's wood, and we've carved concrete on top of it.
Okay.
So it's all there's no foam in any of this.
All right, that's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. And then you can see the big castle in the background back there.
That's incredible. Oh, and there's the log.
Yeah, and so the castle runs continue, but it kind of go through a forest area.
It's like out of a movie, Dwayne.
I know.
Here's our witch scene. It's a blind witch with a big giant eyeball. At you and curses you and says all kind of things. So,
now, Dwayne, we have a question coming in from one of our viewers. Is this all outdoors?
No, about halfway through, a third of the hunt is outside. So you go through a third of it inside, a third outside, and then back inside for the rest.
And is your attraction one long continuous attraction?
It is. Yeah.
That's awesome. Have you ever been separate attractions?
Yes. We did Necropolis, which was a New Orleans cemetery across the street. We did that for 7 years before we took it out and put in Carnival Haunted Midway. It was about 400 New Orleans style crypts that you had to go around.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool. But it was time to change, and we wanted to do concerts and stuff. I think you're probably not going to be able to see any of this. Yeah, it's getting kind of dark. I tell you what, I will bring you to my jack-o'-lanterns really quick.
Okay. We'll bear with you. It's okay. This is movie magic, folks.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I should have, well, I do have a flashlight in my pocket, but okay, here we are.
Wow.
Jack-o'-lanterns in here.
Holy moly. How many would you say are in there?
About 1,000.
Wow.
Yeah. And Ghost Ride made these amazing jack-o'-lantern people. I think they were new at the show last year. They fit right in here. I don't know how well you can see them. They're kind of hard to see in the dark, but maybe you can.
Looks great. It's looking great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Huh? They did a fantastic job. Yeah, and my guys carved all of these. It was quite an ordeal. And then here's a little bit. Well, there's someone working on something. All right, we're going back to the cast room, back behind the scenes.
Dwayne, how many cast members do you have in total?
All right. Back into the makeup department for a minute. Let's see if I can go back to me. There we go. So Ashley's been with us. How many years, Ashley? 10 years. She also works for Escape Games. She's a game master at 13 Kid Escape. And she is doing a cave woman tonight. So,
wow.
Anyone have any questions about makeup? Oh, yeah, here we go. How many casts do we have in total? If we're fully staffed, about 140.
240?
Yeah.
All right, and how long does it take to go through your whole experience?
What's that?
How long does it take to go through your whole experience?
It takes about 30 minutes to walk through the whole thing.
Okay.
Wow.
That's incredible.
I'm gonna go ahead and let's walk through another section. And we'll wait and let makeup catch up with us. All right, I'm gonna bring you into the asylum. Okay. All right, here is asylum. And the neat thing about this asylum is that it's one wing of a story. The other wing of this haunted asylum. It's an escape game. So it's the same time period, same asylum. You can play 13 Gate Escape Asylum next door, and it's a different wing of this haunted asylum. So same hospital.
That's awesome that the stories connect.
The stories connect, yeah. And a lot of things aren't on right now, so I got to see a whole lot. It might be a little dark in here too. There we go. No,
wow.
What you can see and what you can't see in here. I'll try to go a little slower.
Dwayne, how long have you guys been in operation there at that location?
We have been here 21 years.
Beautiful.
And when would you say was your biggest growth period?
I think after about the 5th year, we started building sets a little differently, and that's when I started hiring people out of the movie industry, and that's when things started changing for us scenically, and then we had some major growth after that.
All right, so and then really how often do you change your sets?
We have 13 different themed areas here, so we try to change up 2 or 3 of those themed areas every year, and then we'll also add scares and move things around through the rest. But some areas are very popular, so they tend to stay a little longer than other areas. And we're always trying something new, so sometimes it works great, and sometimes not so much. So some areas go quickly, other areas are here for a while. But we try to listen to our customers and engage what's popular.
That's awesome.
Is there anything that you're doing new for this year that maybe somebody watching hasn't been able to see yet, might be able to tempt them?
Have I done anything new?
For this season?
Yes. I'll bring you up before the end of this. I'll bring you up to the front.
Okay.
And we'll show you the elevators, which are completely rebuilt this year, and our photo op area. And we rebuilt all of our lobby and our London area. So I'll show you some of that. It's really cool. One thing about this area, it's got a lot of skylights. So look up in this round room. See that up there?
Yeah.
So the only real light, there's a few lights that are flickering, but for the most part, the only light is the lightning that strikes in here. So you get moments of complete darkness and then lights. It's a really cool effect.
Now, how high are your ceilings in that building?
They vary. It's up and down, but some of the rooms are as high as 20 feet, and some are 10 feet. So
okay.
One of the things we do when I design, if anyone's interested in this, so
yes,
what I do is, so we have a lot of rooms that weave back and forth, so that way it'll look bigger than it actually is. So I have lots of long hallways in different scenes, so you can always see into another area. Maybe it's a graveyard and you can see that big crypt way over there, and you may see it 3 or 4 times before you actually go in it. I like the way, I like to design that way. It just makes it feel more immersive. And this is a great example of this hallway. You go back and forth across this hallway instead of just going down it. And it feels more immersive that way. And you can always see something happening beyond that you're not a part of. And I just think it's a fun way to design things. And so when I design like rooms in an asylum, it's not a hallway. I try to make a real room with a real door. But then if it only has one door, how do you get out? Well, we'll bust a hole. Let me turn on the light here. We'll try to bust a hole. It's a haunted asylum. So it's all busted out. So that's your exit. That way it looks more realistic.
Now, question from the audience. How do you control guests from lingering with multiple rooms in front of them?
There's an actor everywhere.
Okay.
There's either actors or stationary security throughout. So you're never really alone at any point in the haunted house. And every actor has a 2-way radio. and we're all connected. And of course, there's back hallways to everything, and I've got a very active security staff. So if there's any issues at all, they, are there in seconds.
That's great. Awesome. Great support.
This is the electroshock and a great body that was custom made. I got it through Ghost Ride, and I think Poison Props had a hand in it. I'll pull the switch here, see what happens. A little electroshock therapy.
That's awesome.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
And then we're back into the hallway again at the other end.
So when you're walking through there, you actually see guests on the other side.
You can, yes.
That's awesome.
Okay, let's see. Where shall we go next? Here's some babies. The all right, I'm gonna head back out of here.
I've got another question for you. If all 240 actors have radios, are they zoned like on different channels, or how do you?
We have 140 actors.
Okay.
Plus crew.
Got it.
So they're not zoned. Most of the actors are keep their radios off unless there's an issue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're used to only call in. If there's a medical or a follow, a security, any of those things, they turn on their radio and call in.
Got it. And then we have a question. On average, how many patrons do you push through in a single night?
Well, of course, that varies according to, how well we do. Of course, each night gets bigger and bigger as we go. So that's kind of a hard question to answer. It could be, hundreds or thousands.
That's the perfect answer.
That's the perfect, yeah.
It is, yeah.
All right. So now we are in our, this is the wharf. So we got our pirates here. So I'll show you, just kind of backed up in here. One of the Kip Polly's puppets, we gave him a body, and he now stares here. He's moved around the haunt quite a bit. And this is kind of a wharf scene. You're underneath, under the wharf, and it's got the smells, and of course, lots of sea creatures and stuff. There it goes. And dead fish. Yeah, seagull sound. And then when you come around the corner, we've got, I'm not sure you can see it well. This is our pirate ship. Let me put a light on. I'm not sure you can see it. There's stars in the ceiling, but all the house lights are on now. But the interesting thing about this pirate ship is that it's sitting in water. And it's rocking back and forth in the water. So
that's gorgeous.
Well, and then you get to board the ship. And then here's where Blackbeard comes out into this fog curtain.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much you can see in the light.
It's translating well.
Blackbeard himself.
Ah! That's amazing. He's in place, ready to go.
He's ready to go.
That's awesome. Now, if you had to pick a favorite scene at 13th Gate, what would it be?
Oh, I think, gosh, that's a really hard question because I'm the main designer, so I kind of love it all. I think probably that witch scene out back is scenically, I think it turned out great. And then London, I'll show you the hallway. It's of course a favorite. I think we got a lot of them.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very loud.
That's incredible. And so now the path they take you kind of weave through there?
Yeah, you will weave back and forth through this as well. And in and out of alleyways and back across the main street. And this is our our doll shop that you go through. So you'll go in and out of different shops that are all Victorian themed, and it's dolls. This is the end of it, though. I kind of jumped to the end of it.
That's okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Love this.
Yeah, of course. And some of the. All right. So that's a little bit of that. I'm going to walk back through now, back to the cast room. We'll see if we can see what's going on in makeup again. We'll jump back over there. Does anyone have any questions or anything?
So people, just as a general comment, Chance is asking if your show opens tonight. Yes, it's open tonight, and you are opening in 29 minutes, actually.
Yeah, we are.
And then we've got
no pressure at all.
No, not at all. And you're as cool as a cucumber. Everybody keeps saying that, and I have to.
That's because I got great people working for me.
Yeah,
so we are now in the costume room. So let me give you a little tour of the costume room. And we have a backup extra storage room for costumes. We got tons of stuff. And this.
So now, given that tonight you're opening, question on this: what is your call time? Hello.
This is Christy Farrell. Christy is head of our. She's head stage manager here at 13K, so she's got the worst job out of the bunch. The best for me. It's the job that I don't want.
Yeah.
I have to keep this place staffed.
Yeah, and does a fine job. By the way, she's been with us how long?
Oh, since 2011. So this will be my 12th season.
12th season. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
very
she's got
nice
a job and does great job taking care of all the actors and getting everyone in costume and in the right part each night. So it's a tough job. What is your favorite part about? I just threw this on her. What's your favorite part of working at the 13th Gate?
Oh, that's easy. The relationships that you make with all these people.
Great.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Great. And while Joe's standing here, I'm just going to keep sabotaging people. Joe Martin is head of our day crew. He's been with us how long, Joe?
16 years.
16 years. Joe is a scenic artist, fine actor as well, but he doesn't act anymore. He's on our maintenance crew as well as helping out with security at nighttime, and pretty much a jack of all trades. And he's on our day crew, so he doesn't sleep much in the month of October. We're pretty busy. Joe, what do you think about the 13th Gate working here that you could tell everyone? What's your takeaway of being here after 16 years?
Well, it's definitely a labor of love. I mean, we work here not because we're making a bunch of money. We do it because we love our job. I mean, I like getting to be creative, and this is a great place to do it.
Yeah.
And like Christy said, the people you get to meet and get to know, the friends you make.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Great.
Dwayne, do you mind just tilting up the camera? We weren't able to see Joe's face. There
we go. Hey,
okay,
Joe.
I'm sorry. Anytime I'm not showing somebody, let me know, because it shows on my screen that he's in the screen. So.
And Joe has a hocus pocus.
Yeah. Joe's pretty tall, so. All right. Any questions for costumes?
Yes, we do have some questions. What are your call times for your actors as well as your artists?
Okay, call times for actors, they start coming in at 5 o'clock, and we open the door at 4:30, and they come in, they clock in, they come in, get their assignment and their costume, and then they're off to makeup. And from there, of course, off to their scene after they get their makeup.
Do actors switch roles every other night, or do they keep the same consistent scenes, costumes, etc.?
You want to answer this, or I'll let Chris? Yes. Y'all see her?
I would love for them to stay in the same spot, because that would make my job so much easier. But they always want to move, and they usually think that they know better than us. And in a different position. So yeah.
I adore her. I love
Yes.
Dwayne
She's awesome.
forever. She's great.
All right. And
All right, now
everyone,
another quick question for you. Do your actors get breaks throughout the night?
They do get breaks if they need to use the restroom. I have assistants that go through and check on them through the night. So if they need to go to the bathroom, if they need water, medicine, if they hurt themselves, whatever, that's what we do. They're taken care of.
Cool.
Awesome.
It's not necessarily a break, but in a way it is. So
yeah.
A pause.
And how many stage managers do you have?
I have 6.
6 assistant stage managers. So, and they're busy. They're busy all night long.
All night long.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Any other questions?
Yep. Another one coming. I've got people texting me questions.
Yes.
How many nights are you open?
Typically about 20 to 22 nights a year.
Okay, and when you first started, how many nights were you average open?
Oh, goodness. Probably 18 or so. We always try to hit every weekend, at least in October.
Okay, and you've always been Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
No, we've played around with it. Sometimes we were just open Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sometimes Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We try to do at least 3 days a weekend.
Okay.
But now we're up to 4 days a week. So
we love the family aspect that you have going. You guys are a very tight-knit group. We even have a father of one of your makeup artists, Tim Barnes, who just loves that his daughter's a part of this amazing organization.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
All right, another question. Can you tell us how Beyond the 13th Gate came about?
Beyond 13th Gate.
That came about with a couple of our actors.
A couple of our actors put that together.
Okay.
And started doing videos to help people. Since then, we concentrate more on actor training and having actor classes. Our veteran actors put on classes for our beginner actors. How many did we do this year? 5 or 6?
We did 5.
5 classes this year. And we've got some great actors that are put that together, and they do a great job.
And then another question. What is your rehearsal schedule like?
Rehearsal schedule, it's never enough. We try to do at least one night of rehearsals, but they also work with people individually before the show. So if someone is a returning actor in a returning spot, of course, they're not going to need a lot of additional work. But if you're new, you might get some personal one-on-one with a veteran actor who worked there before in that spot.
I know we're about 5 minutes from the time that we need to cut off, but do you have a pre-show ritual where you bring your whole cast together, kind of get everybody ready for the night?
No, but we do an after-show meeting, and that's when we talk. And we talk about any issues that happen. We give away, a nightly actor awards. And we recognize some of the best actors for the night, and we just talk, and we usually will have food and stuff like that as well.
That sounds great.
And now we do have a DJ normally that is running the cast room, and it's loud music and everything. All that's off today because of this live cast, but normally it would be much louder in there than it already is.
Well, thank you for doing that for us.
That's amazing.
I'm walking up now to the front, and I'll show you a little bit before we go off of the lobby and the elevators.
Excellent.
So it's got to get a little dark again for a second. I'm gonna turn the camera around too. There we go.
No worries. People are ready to go.
Yeah, they're in every corner right now. Okay. So this is our photo op area. Let's see if I can get I'll do it like this. So about 2,000 hand cast skulls in here. And,
wow.
A big chair inspired by the Nun movie. And she takes your picture. She's in the chair. And then this is our photo op. So,
oh, that's awesome.
And this is our scanning area. I'm going to try to let me get a little more light here, and we'll go into the elevators. This is all lobby.
What detail? This is gorgeous.
Try to get a little brighter light. A few scares here and there in the lobby, but for the most part, it's pretty tame until you get on the elevators, and that's what sets the pacing for our show.
Even the music is translating. It's great. It's coming
I know,
over.
it's amazing.
Yeah. Nicole, we need to go there now. Let's go.
Well, Dwayne was just saying next weekend they open for a special event.
Ooh.
Yeah, come on down.
Go to that.
We could make a night. Let's do this.
Yeah.
So we have 3 working elevators here. And
Holy
this is actually about a minute and 20-second ride. And here's some of our elevator operators that are in place.
Wow. Hi, guys.
So I'm going to step into one of these. And this is just a hallway, a security hallway, but we've kind of just busted the hole out where it looks like it's, it fits, but that way it's one of our areas where we can jump back into the scene over here without, really quickly, but it leads to a back hallway.
It's awesome to get to peer behind the curtain.
It's going to be too loud here. I'm going to jump back this here.
Dwayne, just so you're aware, we're right about 6:43, just so you know where we're at.
Okay. Well, I will answer any questions we have here. It's a quiet spot before we jump out if anyone has anything else.
And I know that we could spend hours with you. We want to be respectful. You are about to open a show. You were so awesome to open up your doors last year as part of the legendary Haunt Tour. What could you say to anybody that's thinking about joining, thinking about getting some tickets? What could you say about the legendary Haunt Tour?
Okay. Kind of glitched out there. Can you hear me?
We can.
Okay. If you are a haunted attraction owner and one of our biggest challenges is seeing other haunted attractions. So I absolutely love the get to see these cool haunts, and they're always legendary, every one of them, and just great to go and see all the actors and all their hard work, because that's our hardest part about this is not being able to see haunted houses, because that's what we all love. And so I would recommend it to anyone who wants to see, and get inspired to go to the Legendary Haunt Tour.
That's awesome.
Yes. Well, can we ask you the most important questions of the whole night? It's our special personal question time. We've just got 3 of them. What gets you most excited about Halloween?
Oh, the people. It's not only the people who get excited who work for me, who really work hard and love Halloween and haunted houses as much as I do, but then of course going into your show and hearing all the people screaming all through the house, it's just energetic. And then when you walk out, they come out the end laughing, and that's the reward for all the hard work, of course.
I love that. That. Now, one other very important question. What is your favorite Halloween movie?
Oh, man, that's a hard one. I can tell you that I have some personal childhood favorites. Like I can remember going to see Halloween at 10 years old, in 1978. So that had an impression on me, of course. And but I love the new ones too. The remake of It, I think, was excellent, as well as the Conjuring universe. I love all horror movies. It's really hard for me to decide.
All right, and last but not least, what do you do on Halloween?
Oh, I'll be here.
Okay.
Like every day is Halloween. What are you talking about?
I know.
Every day is
season, and we finally got the answer we've been waiting for.
That's it. It doesn't get any better than that.
No, it doesn't. Oh my God, Dwayne, thank you so much. We've taken so much of your time. We appreciate it. You have a show to open in 14 minutes. That's my production director hat coming on. So we're going to let you go, get your staff ready to go, greet your people, and have a wonderful, wonderful night and a Halloween weekend. And we'll see you at Legendary.
Great. See you soon, and happy Halloween.
Thank you.
Happy Halloween. Thank you, Dwayne.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Have a great show.
Oh my gosh.
Cow.
That was so cool.
What? How does this happen?
I don't know, but I want to be Dwayne when I grow up. Calm, cool, collected before a show. Like, here, let me just take you through all the inner workings. Let me turn lights and effects on by myself. Like,
he has his cast standing by, and we're just cool. We're just gonna hang out. That's so cool.
That was awesome. So incredible. So fun. Chris, have you ever been to the 13th Gate?
I have not, and we need to go. Have you?
I have not been, and actually, so random story. We had done something in Shreveport, Louisiana, and we were going to try to go over there. And it was one of the times that like Wayne was out of town. And you know what? This is becoming a trend. That happened with Alan too. Basically, if I travel to your town, just tell me you're out of town and you don't have to see me. That's how that goes. But no, it's like on my bucket list of like one of the things I want to do before I die. And actually, I was scheduled to go to 13th Gate Escape. And my kids got really sick in 2019. We were supposed to go on a tour for it, or 2018, something like that. But yeah, anyway, so I digress.
No, you're not alone. Obviously, I saw Sean's comment earlier about being on the bucket list. I think everybody that
kids comment concrete sets.
Yeah, right. Not just foam, concrete.
I think we need a follow-up episode with him going through and just telling us what to do.
And we need to be there in person.
I think we need boots on the ground interview, Chris.
We're going to make this happen.
We got to put that in the budget for next season.
Let's do this.
I'm in. Oh my gosh. So cool. All right.
Best Halloween present.
I know. All right. So Chris, what are you doing for Halloween?
I am going to be going to one of our local haunted attractions here in Chicago. Going to be celebrating with some folks. We haven't decided yet. Jen asked me this earlier today. We haven't decided where we're going. Okay. How about you? I know you guys aren't open that night.
No, we're not. I still have young children. Number one. Number two, I think it's something we're getting really close to doing. But what we do is, I kind of answered this before, but I'm going to say it again. When I was interviewed. No, we get together with a couple of the neighborhood kids and the moms, and we make all sorts of fun foods. And then the kids go out trick-or-treating. My kids don't really like cotton candy, but they like dressing up. Spoiler alert, they're going as blow-up dinosaurs this year, and I'm totally here for it. The mini foggers are coming out just for that. It was inspired by that.
To Tater.
Me and Mr. Nicole, as somebody called him, Mr. Nicole from Transylvania this week, which I thought was hilarious. We go and then we go to a neighborhood haunt, home haunt, and a bunch of our Frightmare actors are there to give quite a scare at the home haunt. And then there's a little after party, and then we all get in our matching Halloween jammies, and we're in for the night.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I mean, we're not next year. Maybe we'll score that invite to Dick Van Dyke's house. But in the meantime, that sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah. I mean, we just got to make up our own fun until we get there. Yes. I mean, Ed and Marcia know our phone numbers. I'm not sure.
Still not ringing.
Text got lost for that, but yeah, we'll look into that.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if Jen's like, hey, it's Halloween, you go.
Let's go get on the flight. We're going.
You're like, no big deal. Okay. Not a problem. Oh my God. Well, as long as we've got matching Halloween jammies, we're good.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
Well, jammies or a David S. Pumpkins like outfit like that.
Yeah, there we go.
Too. Okay. All right. I got you.
I'm open for suggestions. Whatever you say. Chris, if you make that call, I'm wearing whatever you tell me to wear.
Ooh,
like,
okay.
I'll show up as Winifred herself. And
well, I mean, I can't say no to that. That's awesome. That's one of the best costumes out there, and you pulled it off perfectly, like in Milwaukee for Midwest Haunters. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, all right, guys. I cannot believe we have had such an amazing season so far. We have so much more coming down the pipeline.
Oh my gosh.
Like, we have actually had people reaching out to us too that are like, I got something cool that I want to show you before Trans World, all sorts of cool stuff. Rumor has it Chris and I are actually going to be in the same location very soon. So there's going to be a lot of planning happening, not only for Trans World Live, but a lot of cool things that are coming down the pipeline within the Trans World umbrella. So definitely stay tuned. We are going to be back when, Chris?
We are going to be back next Tuesday. So keep your calendars. Today was just a special thing because Dwayne wanted to be there. We wanted Dwayne to be there and to see their show just minutes before opening. How cool is that? But next Tuesday,
we pulled out all the stops when he said that. We were like,
we're making it.
We had dinners planned, other tours, like
cancel.
Doesn't matter. We're making it happen.
For Dwayne, we do whatever he wants. Yes, 100%. But next Tuesday, November 1st, it's going to be our post-Halloween hangover show. We get to talk about all the fun stuff, and we'll bring you some amazing guests.
Yeah, I cannot wait. Chris, in case I don't talk to you before Halloween, happy Halloween. All of our amazing viewers and fans out there, have the happiest and safest Halloween. You're going to be haunt-exhausted. You're going to be haunt-hungover. We can't wait to debrief with you and bring you some cool new things next Tuesday.
Excellent.
All right. It's been a night.
Big credit. Robert is our anchor, but Robert wasn't able to be here. So a huge credit to Mr. Ginsburg, Jeremy, who is now going to be known from Trans World Live for running the controls behind the scenes. It is the most anxious job ever. And thank you for being amazing.
He's sitting over there sweating. He's in the same room in case like something terrible happened. And I have to like run over and stand over his shoulder while he fixed it. I don't know. But thanks for stepping in. You've done Robert justice. Thanks, Robert, for everything you did to get him ready for this. Like I said, special show all the way around. Pulled out all the stops to bring you guys right behind the scenes, literally, for 13th Gate. So it's been amazing.
And we would be remiss if we didn't extend a very warm-hearted and cold zombie-blooded happy Halloween from Jen, Rich, and everybody at Trans World.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you guys again for showing up tonight and watching us on the repeat. Drop your comments. We do watch them throughout the week.
Yes.
Yeah. So happy Halloween, guys.